like them.
So I'm going to call to order the September meeting of the Batavia Township Board. And shall we stand, and Troy, would you like to lead us in the pledge?
I pledge allegiance
To the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. And I'll ask the clerk to call the roll.
Walt Donnet, Thomas Sharp,
here.
Troy Tusana,
Here?
John West,
Here.
Lee Tracy.
Here. So the minutes will reflect that we have 3 trustees and the supervisor. Consequently, we have a quorum to conduct business. The next item on the agenda is the approval of the minutes from the August 10th meeting. Those were distributed and are also available. And do I have a motion to approve the minutes from the August 10th meeting?
So moved.
It's been moved by
Second.
and seconded by Sharp. Is there any discussion, any corrections, questions? You will notice that the clerk provided a chart which has information about the funding of social service agencies, what was done last year, what we have done this year, what you voted to approve, the difference, and any comments. I'll return to this at the end of the meeting unless people have questions. Any corrections, additions, questions regarding the minutes? If not, then let's have the clerk call the roll.
Tusana,
Aye.
West,
Aye.
Sharp,
Aye.
Tracy.
Yes, so the minutes from the last meeting in August are approved. The next item on the agenda is the approval of bills for the road fund and the general fund. I will just comment that in the information that you also have, there is plenty, an adequate balance in the checking accounts for the general fund and the road fund to pay the bills that are on the list, and they're also in the budget and were approved for budget by the budget. Is there a motion to approve the general fund bills? You'll notice that the general fund bills also include payments to the social service agencies which were approved at the last meeting.
Correct.
So that in actuality, we're paying out of the general fund in September a total of $264,008.78 because it includes all the social service funding.
Correct.
So moved.
It's been moved. Is there a second?
I'm sorry, who moved? West.
West
Okay.
moved.
Second.
Sharp seconded. Is there any discussion, questions regarding the general fund bills? I'll just mention that also, just for your enlightenment, there was $18,000 in property tax to the general fund checking account, and roughly $8,000 to the 2 road fund accounts. And we will have 3 more property tax distributions this month and 2 in October. So we'll have additional property tax revenue coming in. Any other questions regarding the general fund bills? In that case, let's have the clerk call the roll on approval of the general fund bills for payment.
John West,
Yes.
Tom Sharp,
Yes.
Troy Tusana,
Yes.
Lee Tracy.
Yes. And the road fund bills, you'll notice that we've been doing some road improvements. So that total expenditures in September on the Road and Bridge Fund are $217,397.04. Let's have a motion to approve the payment of the road fund bills.
So moved.
Moved by Tusana, seconded by
Tom Sharp?
Tom Sharp. Any questions? Comments? If not, then let's have a roll call vote on the approval of the road fund bills.
Tusana,
Aye.
Sharp,
Aye.
Tracy,
Aye.
and John West.
Aye.
So the payment of the general fund bills has been approved. And the next item on the agenda is the assessor's report. The assessor and the deputy assessor, Tammy and Riley, are taking a class there in Peoria for 2 days. So the assessor is not here, but she wanted me to report that the deadline to file an assessment appeal ended on August 16th. So they've been busy dealing with appeals by taxpayers on the assessments. And there are 52 appeals to be heard in October. 26 of them are residential properties, and 26 of them, the other half, are commercial industrial properties. Tammy wants me to mention that this is the lowest number of appeals ever.
Wow.
Which is partly a reflection of the fact that they talk to a lot of people so that they don't have to appeal. Or they take care of things prior to their appeal. Any questions about the assessor's report?
Lee, what was the deadline for that? The filing deadline?
August 16th.
August 16th.
Yeah.
Okay.
So the hearings will be August 4th, October 4th through October 6th. And the next item on the agenda is a road commissioner's report.
Well, you can see by the bills, we've been busy. All the road projects are done, painting's done. We're now getting ready for fall mode, so I think 4 more brush pickups and then we start leaf pickup. Middle of October. Got the leaf machine out, getting inspected and gone through by the manufacturer. And we should be ready to go.
So, we paid them twice this month,
Who's that?
Struck and Urban Paving.
Well, they had 2 separate projects. One was crack filling and maintenance.
Okay,
And the other was a microsurface,
okay.
which is a slurry.
And they finished that up, right? Because
Yes.
I
Yeah,
remember
they
they were
did.
short last
Yeah,
time or
they
something.
came back
Yeah.
in 2 days and finished it up.
Wow, that's impressive.
So,
Okay.
yep.
Yeah, because I saw that twice. I was like, why is it 2 of them, but it's 2 different projects.
It's 2 different. It's,
Okay.
at least I consider it 2 different projects.
Okay.
And I think there's 2 separate
And-
invoices.
With the Deer Path light, was it replaced or was it?
There was never one there, so
Oh, there was never one there.
it's gonna be a new light.
Okay, and
that's-
Commonwealth, they do that, right?
No, that's county
County?
Division of Transportation will do that.
Okay, we just get the stuff from
Our
them.
Commonwealth light bill is just for street lights.
Oh, okay.
We have lights at all the intersections.
I see. Okay.
So I'm not sure what the anticipated date of that stoplight will be, but they've got the underground in for the,
This is Nelson Lake Road, right?
for the
Right.
electricity and the signals. So I haven't seen them start to bore yet, to put the
Right.
concrete
I
pours in.
saw a machine out there. It was yesterday or
Oh, was
Sunday
it?
or something. Yeah.
Okay.
Looks like they're starting to do something there.
I think it will come along pretty quick, because I think they're planning on this fall.
Okay. Cool. Things are happening.
Yeah.
Any other questions from the road commissioner? Comments? Next item on the agenda is public participation. I don't see much public. The minutes will show, however, that our Township Attorney Van Larson is present, in addition to the BATV videographer. Next item on the agenda, of old business, which is really the social service agencies. So you can review the chart that's on attached to the minutes. I'll also report that out of the $125,000 budgeted for this purpose in the budget for this year, checks have been sent to some agencies, and I'm waiting for agreements to come in that they, sign an agreement with us so that we can send out the rest of the checks. Fox Valley Food for Health, I'll report, which is a new agency that we're funding, is jointly funded with Rotary, and so that together between the Batavia Rotary Club and the Township, we provided $5,000, which was matched in their fundraising, so that they have a total of $15,000. I will mention, and I'll let you know if you want to attend, there will be a presentation of that funding at a Rotary meeting on October the 19th.
What day is the 19th?
It's a Tuesday, so you're welcome to come to Apple Villa.
I know that's
Where
why I
we
heard
meet.
you guys always meet.
Yeah, or it's also done on Zoom as well. So if anybody's interested, you can attend. I'll give you the Zoom login if you want to do it that way.
Lee, is that new group, is that a Batavia group?
Fox Valley Food for Health, it's really well, it's located in Geneva at the fairgrounds now. Part of the funding we're doing is that they are going to purchase some property, which is actually in Blackberry Township, where they will also raise food. And what this group does is provide meals for terminally ill people predominantly, and they use Batavia High School students in the preparation project. So it's really two-pronged. Not only does it provide the meals, it also provides training for high school kids.
Thank you.
Our
Do
fund,
they
yeah,
deliver those meals as
Yes.
well? Is that high school kids too, I'm betting?
yeah.
Okay.
And let's see. Our funding for the food pantry and Lazarus House is on hold at this point, pending decisions about what the Rotary Club plans to do. If they don't want to do joint funding, then we will send the amount that we approved to the food pantry directly and also to Lazarus House. Any other questions about the social service agency funding? Hello.
No, but sure happy about the Batavia Interfaith Food Pantry. They got a big boost this year, so.
Yeah,
That's
and
good.
partly what we're trying to do is they're looking for a new facility. They
Right.
really need a new facility. The one down here on end of Flint Street is really too small. The city of Batavia is working with them to find a place. They had a location which didn't work. Now they're looking for another location. So that's partly what's behind the joint Rotary and
Mhm.
Township funding for the food pantry.
Great.
All righty. Any other questions about social service agencies? We have no new business. How about trustee reports?
Yeah, I'll go.
Good.
A couple things. I went to the township officials meeting for Kane County on the 25th, and they had their business meeting, and the current board's been chairing the committee for, a term or two at least, and they would like to see some change, so they formed a small committee to reach out to other townships and see if they have some people that might want to do that, and it would be for the 4 positions: president, vice president, secretary, and treasurer. I think they meet 4 times a year, One of the meetings is the official meeting at the Lincoln Inn, which this year will be the 27th of October, beginning at 5. There's dinner and an event. So, if anybody's interested in doing one of those positions, Uwe Rotter is the president right now. Uwe.
He's
Sorry.
the assessor in Blackberry.
And he can be contacted about that.
Or if anybody's interested in serving on that, with that group, or in one of the elected, positions to be elected, they can also let me know,
Okay,
and I'll channel it
very good.
to them.
So the speaker for the night was the Kane County Madam Chair Corinne Parog. I'm not sure if I said that right, but she gave a pretty nice talk about what's going on over there. She talked about the county board and also all the county workers' wages being stagnant for a number of years. They were working on that. She talked a little bit about the $103 million, I think it was PPA funds that they got from the government, and how they were going to decide how to spend that money. They hadn't had any real firm decisions yet, but a couple of them were expanding the Wi-Fi availability out west. A lot of the smaller communities out there are having trouble with Wi-Fi. They also talked about, in this project I think was almost approved, they were going to expand the Fox River Trail to improve tourism and to connect other communities that are not connected right now. And she also said that she was in support of townships and would not support anything that came before her to dissolve townships. And other than that,
That's great.
that's all I got.
Thank you.
Yeah, Benny and I also attended that meeting in St. Charles. Anything else from any of the trustees?
How about the mosquito visit?
I'm going to mention the mosquito visit. The next item is Supervisors Report. You received a written report, which is also available. I'll just highlight a couple things, including the tour of the Clark facility in Roselle, which Tom Sharp and Penny and I attended. I think
I thought it was very
Tom was impressed.
informative. Easy to see that they've done that presentation lots of times, so it's pretty polished. Not that takes anything away from it necessarily. But, yeah, I learned a lot of stuff. I asked a lot of questions too.
Yeah, I encourage, anyone else to, I know Chris has visited the facility in St. Charles.
Yeah.
We may go up there at some point.
So this one was in Roselle?
This is in Roselle. This is where,
This is their main.
this is where their main lab is, where their equipment is, where the drivers go to take the trucks out to spray. There's a helicopter was spraying there.
Yeah, right, real close to us. He was spraying right downtown.
Wow.
Just
They
happened
were
to be
spraying
a coincidence
they
that
were
we there
spraying
when
the
they were
forest
doing it.
preserve area, which is near there.
Gonna breathe in?
It's not toxic.
Oh.
All righty. I'll mention in addition to the Clark tour and the township officials at Kane County meeting in St. Charles, Kenny and I also attended the 20th anniversary celebration of Tri-City Health Partnership in St. Charles. They have actually 2 houses there now, a second house, and one of them is a dental clinic, in addition to the other doctor, office. I will mention here that I attended a Wright and Kane meeting today by Zoom for the various townships and communities that are involved in Wright and Kane. I guess the major thing to report is that, which we have seen previously, the write and cane costs have been less. Ridership has been down, obviously, due to the COVID virus. It's building back up. So, I guess that's the major thing to report about write and cane. As you know, Batavia Township and the city of Batavia share the cost of it. So it's administered at the city of Batavia, and we pay half the bill, along with the other half paid by the city of Batavia. For Batavia riders, or Batavia residents of the city or residents of the township. Let me mention that on October the 22nd, we still have one more township meeting prior to that, but Layla and I are both signed up to do general assistance training in Rockford. However, it turns out that I'm actually going to be on vacation. So, if I have a volunteer who would like to also attend and learn all about general assistance, it's already paid for.
I could let you know.
Yeah, yeah.
If I could
This
go.
this is on October the 22nd in Rockford. And it's John has mentioned that Township Officials of Kane County Annual Dinner is at the Lincoln Inn on October 27th, starting at 5. And you can all let me know later and as to how many people are going to be participating. Township officials, significant others, wives, husbands, whatever. And the township will pay township officials of Kane County for the dinner. As you all know, from reading the Township Perspective, the annual conference in November is again virtual. If you want to sign up and attend meetings by Zoom, let me know too, and we'll pay the registration. Okay. Unfortunately, it's not going to be in Springfield, so we don't get to go in person. Any other?
Was the schedule in the book?
Yep,
Yeah,
it's
that's
in
what I
the
thought.
Township
Okay.
Perspective as to
Okay.
what's going on.
Okay, I'll take a look at that.
Yeah. And that's what else? Anything else? We're working to update things on the website. Penny has had some training with Diane Cole. Ryder Kavanaugh is also making changes. We will work to train other folks to post things on the website.
So the training's mostly on posting things
Yeah.
and changing pictures and things like that?
Well, yeah, I don't know that we're gonna change any pictures, but if we want to, for example, if the highway people wanna update when they're gonna do brush pickup and so forth,
Oh, okay,
they
okay.
can do that. And we are posting the minutes and the agendas, like Penny is. And I have some other things, which we have ideas which we want to add to the website. Anything else? If not, I will entertain a motion to adjourn.
Motion to adjourn tonight's meeting.
Good, it's been moved to adjourn. Is there a second?
I'll second it.
Okay, all those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Nobody's opposed to adjourning. So we are now adjourned. The next meeting of the Batavia Township Board is October the 12th, Tuesday, October the 12th at 7 p.m.
Thanks for viewing. Come back again.
And I'll remind you that you can view these things on YouTube.
Yeah.
Anybody